Hello guys, welcome to my new channel, All Sports Football channel. This was originally Facts Football. It's now been changed to All Sports Football channel. I intend to try and do content every couple of days if I can, and every week when I start my new job next week. But the thing to talk about at this moment in time is that absolute shitfest of a Carabao Cup final. I mean, I'm an Arsenal fan, yeah, and this is the worst I've seen Arsenal play for a few years. And to be honest, I've got Arteta to blame for the lineup here. I mean, you're putting Kepa in goal. Look, there's no. I don't care about loyalty. Yeah, I don't care about all that kind of stuff. You put your best team out for a final. Doesn't matter what kind of final it is. You put your best team out. I knew this bozo moment would happen from Kepa, and he just. I mean, he's older than David Raya. Yeah, he's 31. David Raya 29. You would think the more experienced international would know how to catch a ball. Come on now. What are you doing being like a flappy panel gearbox for? Yeah, what are you doing? You're useless. Absolutely useless, Kepa. I don't want another player from Chelsea. We'll get onto Madueke shortly, but I'm gonna go through the team. Yeah. Ben White. Did. Ben White. What can I say about you? Like, what good things can I say about you for that game? You and Hincapié, I'll get to him shortly, but you and Hincapié got found out. Ben White, if I said... Yeah, Ben White, you were just awful. Awful yesterday. Absolute awful. Absolutely awful. Gabriel Saliba. Now, I'll give Saliba his dues because he was trying. However, for the second goal, nah, brother. Where were you two? Why are you leaving it down to Zubamendi, who is a midfielder, to defend O'Reilly? O'Reilly knows he can body Zubamendi. He will have a hard time bodying Gabriel and Saliba. Where were you two? Where were you two? You act like the big men in defence, but where were you? Fuck marking Haaland. Mark the player who's just scored. Yeah? And he scored again, and it was a great header. It was a good header. Kepa acting like a flappy panel gearbox again for that second goal. I can't even get over Kepa's stupidities. But we all saw it coming, you know? That's the thing. I have to blame Arteta for this lineup because it is ridiculous the way he put this lineup forward. It's ridiculous. Like, you're playing a Carabao Cup final and you play literally the worst 11 you could have possibly put out. Hincapié. Now, I've bigged you up all season to my friends. Yeah? I was like, Hincapié is a special player. What happened to you? Semenyo cooked you and battered you like cod. Yeah? He absolutely cooked you. He cooked you like Gordon Ramsay 3 Michelin star restaurant cook. Yeah? He had you on toast like Vegemite or Marmite on toast, bruv. Hincapié, you're my boy from Leverkusen, yeah? Yeah? Don't be fucking disgracing me now in this side when we're this close to a title. Yeah? Don't be doing these shenanigans, yeah? You got found out. It may have been the nerves of the cup, but I don't care about that shit, yeah? I know how good of a player you are. You've had more nervous situations in the league than you have in this final. Yeah? Let me just clarify before I go to the next bit of the team. We haven't won this cup since 1993. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday. Andy Linnigan was the last goal scorer in a Carabao Cup for Arsenal. Let that sink in. Yeah. Under George Graham, we haven't won this cup since we had George Graham. We've lost to Birmingham. Obafemi Martins with, again, stupidity from the defender and goalkeeper. We lost to Man City 3-0. Those were the last two. Yeah? That we lost. I thought, oh, maybe third time lucky. Maybe they know what it means to win a final. None of those players on that field, maybe apart from Calafiori, I'll get to him in a minute, showed any fight. Let's go to the midfield. Declan Rice. What on earth was that? Declan Couscous, bruv. Declan Couscous. Declan Quinoa. That's what he should be called now. Not Declan Rice. Rice is nice. You weren't nice yesterday. Declan, if you want to be a future captain of this club, you need to buck up your ideas, pal. If you want to be a future captain, you need to buck up your ideas. Same as you, Gabriel. You need to buck up your ideas. Because, trust me, with a performance like that, I don't want you as captain. Did Odegaard's stupidity run through you yesterday? Did you switch your powers with Odegaard? Is he going to turn into you? Is it like Space Jam? Come on now. Zubimendi. Now, I'll give my juice to Zubimendi in the first half. He was alright. Only alright. Second half, you are a bozo. Giving it away. Rice wasn't much better. Zubimendi, yeah? Yeah. We got the wrong midfielder from Real Sociedad. Turiantes is better than him. Yeah? Turiantes. And he's what? 24, 25? If I'm wrong about that age, I do apologise. But we got the wrong midfielder. People bigging Zubimendi up. I haven't seen anything special from Zubimendi this season. Wow, he's popped up with a couple of goals. Who cares? I don't care about that. I want you to show fight and heart for this team. I don't care how much you're being paid. Yeah? Your wages are, all of you, are a joke, by the way. Nearly £2 million in wages per week for every single one of those players. That's the combined total. Like, it's nearly 2 million. I think it's 1.8 or something. 1.8 million combined for each of these players. That's a joke. Utter joke. And yet you go and play like that. Come on now. Even if I was earning £2,000 a week, yeah, I would have put more fight with the dodgy knees I have, yeah, to make sure that I made my mark on that pitch. Even if I didn't score, but you know that you made your mark, and you know that they're like, wow, look at him. None of you did that yesterday. What the fuck was that? What in the fucking fuck was that? Kai Havertz now. Kai Havertz. Now. I swear to God, yeah. Get out of my club. Get out of Arsenal Football Club. Kai Havertz, fuck off. I don't want you in this club. I said to people about this bozo, yeah. He weren't good at Leverkusen. He weren't good at Chelsea. He's not good at Arsenal. Why is he here? Why is he here? Oh, he's bulked up. Where? I've seen a mouse more bulked up than him. Come on now. I don't care if he's bulked up. Being bulked up don't make you a great footballer. Having the heart and desire makes you a great footballer. Giving everything, your fucking soul on that pitch, knowing that you've done your duty. That is what makes a good footballer. Not the money, not the skill. That the heart and desire makes you the footballer. Yeah? Havertz, come on now. Bukayo Saka. Now, I've defended you for a long time. Yeah? And granted, some of it isn't your fault. However, Bukayo Saka. Leave. Simple as that. Leave the club. After that performance yesterday, that wasn't a captain's performance. What the fuck was that? Do you think if someone with the likes of Tony Adams was your captain, he would stand for that shit? Mate, he would have thrown you out of the door at Highbury. every single one of those players he would have thrown out the door a Highbury. Because he knew how to be a captain. He knew what it meant to put on that shirt and that armband. Saka, you were a fucking disgrace yesterday. Absolute fucking disgrace. I know the ability you have as a footballer. I understand you're being careful because of your recent grade 3 tear. But that's not an excuse. Yeah? I know the ability you have as a footballer. Where was that fucking yesterday? That was never a captain's performance. I don't know why Arteta made this brother captain. Why is he making him captain? He's not captain material. If you're going to give someone captain, give it to Gabriel or Declan Rice. But even they didn't play like captains yesterday. But at least they know what it means to be captain. Bukayo Saka was an absolute shitfest yesterday. Why did he play 90 minutes? Why? Why? You have a young kid. You have a young kid on the bench. I understand this will be a big moment for him. But Max Dallman has just scored the winner against Everton, and you're sitting there. He's sitting there on the bench thinking, when am I going to get time on the field? Take off Saka. Don't be afraid to take off Saka. You don't run the club. Arteta, you make the decision. You have to be brutal in football. You have to be brutal. You can't be a pussycat. You have to be brutal. You need that Brian Clough mentality. Yeah? Bring them down a peg or two if they play shit. Send them to a lower division. Send them to a lower league. Under 21s. Send them down there. Make them work for that place. And now we get to Victor Gyökeres. Again, another guy who I've defended this season, but what in the fuck was that yesterday? Yeah, granted you had no service, but you can also get the service. Yeah? You can also pick up the ball and not lose it. Like you did like 3 or 4 times, maybe more yesterday. Come on, Gyökeres. You know better than that. Instead of doing all this hair flick bollock, work for that ball. Get it. Get it. If someone's trying to strong arm you, you strong arm them back, innit? Come on now. You're a big lad, you can fucking strong arm. Let's go, innit? Come on now. Victor Gyökeres, I've defended you, but I'm getting very tired of you now. You're not working like you used to at Sporting Lisbon. Yeah? Come on now. I want to be saying I'll tell you something now. Before I get to the left winger, yeah. If Arsenal lose this title, I swear to God, I will put this as a Bayer Leverkusen channel. Because at least they know how to fucking win shit. At least they know how to win a league unbeaten, properly unbeaten. Yeah? Leandro Trossard, get out my club. Get the fuck out my club. Why are you even here anymore? I show no heart, no desire, no passion, nothing. Not from any one of you. The only one who showed some passion was Calafiori. That header he had in the box when Rice put it in. Come on now, at least he's trying. I'll give him his dues for that. He hasn't been the best this season, but I'll give him his dues for trying. You know, he wanted it. Yeah, he still wanted it at 2-0 down, 80 minutes in, and I'll get to that as well in a minute of the time with the subs. Gabriel Jesus, what do you offer? Goodbye. Off you go. I don't care. Bye. Off you go. Piss off. Get out of my club. Martinelli, you do the same. Go somewhere. I don't care where you go. We'll get 40, 50 million for you. Yeah. Martinelli, you've had your time. Yeah, you're not proving nothing. As a winger, right? Thierry Henry said this, yeah? He was assessing you a couple of months ago. It may have even been up to a year ago now, yeah? Of assessing the way that you work on that wing. You're a joke of a winger, right? You're an absolute shitfest of a winger. Because if you see that fullback, Henry would have left him, yeah? You have the pace to leave a fullback, yeah? It doesn't matter whether they catch you. Why are you fucking putting it out for a throw? Why are you going backwards? Go forward, you're a fucking forward. Hence the name forward. Hence the fucking name. Forward. Go forward, don't go backwards. You're not a backward, are you? You're a forward. You scrub. Madueke, get out. I want another scrub from this Chelsea side, after they got brocked up by Everton. No, I want no one from that club. I want no one from Man United. I want no one from Man City. I want no one from any other club in England, yeah? Because this Premier League is an absolute shitfest. I've seen better football played in Bundesliga 2 than I have in the Premier League. Hell, I watched a game for Fortuna Dusseldorf yesterday, ended 5-2. Not to Fortuna, but to Hertha Berlin. And it was some of the best goals I've seen for a long time. La Liga. Real Madrid 3, Atletico Madrid 2. That's one of the best games I've ever watched in my life. It was more entertaining than this piece of shit that Arsenal play. I don't know what kind of tactics Arteta has, but what did he say to the players at half-time? Go and lose the game in 4 minutes? Come on now. Nico O'Reilly, a fucking left-back, got a brace. Come on now, guys. Wake up. I don't want to see Kepa in goal this whole season. Arteta as well. I'm going to call you out too, yeah? Why are you playing Kepa in goal? It's a final. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about sentiment and all that shit, yeah? I don't care if he's been your cup goalkeeper. Why are you playing him in goal? Who gives a fuck if they're playing Trafford? We play our best side. If they don't want to play their best side, cool. That's their minute. I don't give a fuck if they play Trafford in goal. When did we ever threaten Trafford? Apart from that one, or like those couple of or that triple save. Fair play to him, they were good saves. But apart from that triple save, when did we ever threaten him? With all no disrespect to Trafford, he's their second keeper for a reason. Have a go. You never know if it will go in. Come on now, he's been at Burnley. He wasn't successful there. But Guardiola saw something in him. And yesterday, it proved what he saw in him. He doesn't make bozo moments like Kepa. Yeah? He's a good keeper. Look, I'm not going to dispute his talent, nothing like that. He's a good keeper. And, of course, you'll have to make risks. But Arteta knows Kepa's reputation. His attitude, his stupidness. Kepa, I want to see you in this fucking club again. Same as Martinelli, same as Bukayo Saka. Max Dalman, get out while you can, brother. Because this manager will ruin your career like he has done with Bukayo Saka. Yeah? I don't know why he was made captain. I don't know why he's been captain throughout this time. Since when is he vice captain, by the way? Who made that decision? I want to know. I want to know who made that decision. I'm fucking fuming at that performance because we've only lost 3 games this whole season, but we have been winging it this season. There's no doubt about that. And by God, if we lose this Premier League, I'm turning this into a Bayer Leverkusen channel, as I said earlier. If I've forgotten any substitutions, I don't care. I'm that pissed off. Yeah. Hell, I would have played Mosquera at right back. He wouldn't have been that done up by fucking Doku yesterday. Like, come on now, why are you playing Ben White for? He hasn't played any games this season. Mosquera has been okay-ish this season. Why not, innit? Why not? They had Nathan Ake and Kushinov. Yeah? I'm going to get to Kushinov in a moment because I want to big him up about something. But Ake and Kushinov in defence. Nunez and O'Reilly. Yeah? And you couldn't beat them. Come on now, Ake is wash, bruv, and you couldn't beat that motherfucker. Come on now. Gyökeres, bruv. Don't even get me started on Gyökeres. I already mentioned him, but you know, he's starting to get on my nerves now. But you know something? Kushinov, yeah? What a performance yesterday. I'm gonna big up some Man City players. A Man City player. Kushinov, yeah? And for his country as well, big up Uzbekistan for getting to a World Cup. Yeah? Big up his country. Yeah? Because he showed yesterday that he wanted it. If he shows that kind of fight for Uzbekistan, yeah, which I know he will. I know he will because his country is his first time in the World Cup. Big up to Uzbekistan. I'm going to big him up. I'm going to big up Uzbekistan as well. Fair play to them for getting to the World Cup, yeah? England, at this rate, won't win fuck all. With that way that Rice played, why? Why? I've just seen an announcement that he got called up by Thomas Tuchel. Why? Why? Why have you been called up? You've been shit all season. Why have you been called up by him? Imagine how Trent Alexander-Arnold must feel. That scrub at Arsenal is being called up, and you're in Real Madrid. Come on now. I'll be asking myself a question. Look, I get Alexander-Arnold's been injured, but so has Ben White. Yeah, the biggest mistake this club ever did was getting rid of Kieran Tierney, bruv. Yeah, Kieran Tierney would never have got bodied like that, like Hincapié did. Tierney would have brucked up Semenyo. And don't give me that bullshit saying, oh, he was injured. I don't give a fuck about that, yeah? When it mattered, Tierney put his heart and soul into this club. And big up yourself for going back to Celtic, yeah? Big up Scotland for getting back to the World Cup, yeah? That goal that you scored in the World Cup is the thing that I miss at Arsenal, yeah? I miss Kieran Tierney. But we have to settle for what we have, yeah? Calafiori. There's a reason why Italy got brucked up 4-1 by Norway in the qualifiers. Yeah? Come on now. Let that sink in. No disrespect to Norway. Their defence isn't exactly the best, and neither is their keeper. But their attacking line is crazy good. People watch out for them in at the World Cup. Jesus. Guys, this has been the All Sports Football channel. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are safe. I hope everyone is safe getting back from the game yesterday. I understand that there was a fire on one of the Man City coaches yesterday. So I hope everyone's okay on that. Yeah, guys. Well done, Manchester City. Congratulations for winning the Carabao Cup. You showed what it takes to be a champion, and you showed Arsenal what it takes to be a champion. Yeah. Well done, Man City. Arsenal, a fucking disgrace. That was a fucking disgraceful performance. This has been All Sports Football channel. Peace.